a new review anytime soon?
The thing is, I don't know what to review right now.
What about the game you're playing?
Oh hey! I am playing a game! Maybe I should review this!
Are you really that stupid?
Yes. What is Digimon? Oh, the, different version of Pokemon? Back in the day, my childhood, I discovered Pokemon and then Digimon. Digimon was awesome because it was these little handheld devices that were like the badass versions of Tamagotchi and Gigapets. I had all of them hanging off my belt loop and goddamn, I was so cool back in the day. Yeah! All that shit hanging off of me.
P.S. That's not really me, that's a kid I found on the internet.
Digimon held the same core concept of raising a digital pet and watching them digivolve into a bigger version depending on how well you fought and trained them. Walk up to your buddy who has a Digivice and plug into them and begin the fight. The second you see two projectiles, you knew that victory was clinched. God, it was a good time. If you kept training and winning, you could get your Digimon to turn into the badass Greymon, or this slug bastard if you lose too often. Now, this was just a rumor, and I've never checked to see if it was backed up, but if you kill someone's Digimon while you're fighting them, then your Digimon would turn into this shit monster thing.
Actually, this is Numamon. He is not a piece of shit, he is a slug. God damn, your facts suck.
I don't know if it was true, and I quite frankly don't want to look it up because, I don't know, it was just kind of fun to think that way, you know? Like, you just theorize, like every time it happened, somebody's turned into a shit monster. Then maybe that was it. Maybe that was a consequence for killing, like it was against killing monsters or something, I don't know. And when you finally get your monster up to Metal Greymon, your battery dies and you have to start all over. It was cool. But let's go on to the Digimon show. The show was silly and goofy and I enjoyed it when I was younger. Tried watching it like a week ago and much like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it didn't age well. The show kept growing and changing and doing its own thing, the Digivices kept changing as well, and it seems like Digimon still has a good following. Granted, it's not as huge as Pokemon inevitably became. It was kind of its own little beast. They would experiment with different ideas and eventually come back to the original show with the cool anniversary animation with all the characters grown up. It was really awesome to see. It was just as cool as when Pokemon did their anniversary special edition that had red and all that. It was awesome. So where am I going with this? Do you know where I'm going with this? I'll tell you where I'm going with this. Well, read the fucking title of this video and you know where I'm going with this. It's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth on the PS4. Cyber Sleuth was released both on the Vita and the PS4. Now, I already want to come back to my review of Sword Art Online for the PS4. That game was okay and decent fun. This game is phenomenal and how SAO should have been done. Allow me a moment to elaborate. Cyber Sleuth definitely feels like a portable game, but a proper portable game. Lots of dialogue and very little animations. Where SAO has nothing but still images, Cyber Sleuth has animated characters and actual cutscenes. Cyber Sleuth feels like the right amount of effort needed for a portable item. Yeah, don't get me wrong, some missions are super fucking lazy. Oh, you want me to find your lost item, huh? Found it! 10 out of 10. I know that's totally weird to compare an apple to that orange, but god damn it, one of these games did the cyber world better than the other, and if they were in a race, Cyber Sleuth finished the race, went and got lunch with an attractive celebrity while SAO is still tying their shoes at the fucking starting line. Cyber Sleuth is very basic turn-based RPG, but oh my lord, look at the options in this game. You can adjust the battle animations. You can literally make them non-existent. Granted, they are fun to watch, but if you want to skip the fluff, this game lets you. You have any idea how much that means to me? It's like the Earthbound concept. You know, when you're super strong and automatically win without the battle animations, grinding goes from, let's say, 30 seconds to a minute to about 5 to 10 seconds when you're blowing through your opponents. And you exceed your opponent's level really quickly, or at least I did. You see, my nostalgic heartstrings were pulled so hard seeing all these familiar Digimon and discovering how simple and yet involved the title is. I just wanted to see how I could unlock all of them and just grind and keep making more appear. It was awesome. You see, unlike Pokemon, you can evolve your Digimon whenever under certain circumstances. Whether it's just at a certain level or the various other variables, your ABI and COM are the biggest determining factor, whereas yes, speed, attack, and other stuff important, but not as difficult to achieve as COM and the clever ABI. Let me break down for you what the ABI is. It's done by digivolving. The higher level a Digimon becomes, the more it is needed to get stronger. But how can you make them stronger when, let's say, your Metal Greymon is only at 6 ABI, but needs 40 to get to the next big level? Well, the cool thing about Digimon is you can de-digivolve them, and then that adds to the ABI just like digivolving them does. So there involves the grinding you need. But your low-level Digimon will get annihilated by the enemies, right? Well, no worries. Put your low-level Digimon in the backbench, and he'll be grinding with the rest of the Digimon to get his ABI up so he can evolve to the next level, and then just repeat the process. Okay, now I'm going to teach you the best way to grind your Digimon up when you're doing this process. Get 3 Platinum Sukamons in your fighting party, and all of your XP needed Digimon on the bench. Also, set your bench Digimon equipped with the Tactician USB. Why this setup? Well, it turns out the Platinum Sukamon get a lot of XP when they are battling, and they stack when there's 3 of them out on the battlefield, because that's just an ability they have. So your bench monsters receive all the extra XP while having the Tactician USB, which is an equipped device that gives them extra XP on top of it. You'll be knocking out those ABI in no time. Now let's move on to the Calm. This is probably the hardest to achieve. Calm is acquired from being out on the battlefield. 1 Calm. You get 1 Calm % for every encounter, and no, it doesn't apply to bench monsters. This one is just a pain, but try to knock out 100% as soon as possible. Put your Digimon into the farm and feed them all the meat you can, which replenishes on its own unless you buy some. I didn't, but you can. Toss all the meat you can at one of the Digimon and you'll see his comms start to go up. Just hope that they eat it, because it's not guaranteed they'll always eat the meat that you throw at them. Bring them back into your party, and then get the calm up, and then just keep working your way back and forth that way. You can also have your Digimon create items and use friendship items, which gives their calm up at least 10 to 15 depending on which one you get. My team is consistently changing, and the more powerful Digimon I evolve and create. Angel Woman and Lady Devimon need to be at a certain point together to do a fusion Digivolve. So I train them in their lower forms to get their ABI up, and then get them to Angel Woman and Lady Devimon again to start training up their calm. And here's the really sad part. I know I'm an idiot, and you may have already figured this part out, but when you need to fuse 2 Digimon, and one of the requirements is to have another Digimon at 100% cam, you only need 1 Digimon of the 2 to be at that required level and conditions. The other can literally be at a low level with 100% cam, and that's going to be enough to Digivolve them together. You don't need to grind both of them. I know, I'm an idiot, but hey, Mastamon! Woo! So that's my pointers and tips for the game. There are a lot of Digimon in this game. The combat is fun, and get this, you can change out your fighting party in the middle of the battle whenever. I know that's not a novel concept, but if your entire party dies, you will automatically pull out your next 3 bench Digimon to fight without wasting a turn to change them out. If there was anything annoying about this game, it's having to go back to the Digilab to do all the Digivolving stuff. Granted, they typically aren't very far away from each other, but I think I'd like to do that on my own, without having to go to a location to do it all. Oh, the Digilab is a pretty sweet setup outside of needing it to Digivolve. You can talk to the chick here that will let you know what you need to do next in case you get lost. You can also talk to Kyoko, but you know, it's great to have options to be able to just go back and talk to someone and figure out where you left off, in case you've been away from the game for a while. The farms are set up to have the Digimon train, create items, and look for cases to solve. You can also heal, travel to old dungeons, and buy items for your farms to help boost certain traits like raise XP and other attributes for training, or even help develop better items, or find more cases to solve. Granted, there are a lot more that go into farms. For instance, if you want really good items to be developed, you need to put all builder type Digimon in, and buy items that help improve the items to get the best out of the farm as far as what they create go. But there are other circumstances for finding better cases to solve or better training setups. You could look most of this up online if you're super curious about it. I'm not going to go into it here. Anyways, I've spent like 50 hours in general playing this game. I don't know how to explain it. The story is okay. Something about the digital world twisting into the real world and people falling into comas while being in the virtual world. And there are these monster slugs called eaters that are really tedious to beat. There's this annoying rocker dude that keeps showing up, and a boy with some uncertain conditions, and I don't know. It feels very generic, complex anime fare, but it's not bad. It's just familiar. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. The plot twists aren't bad. They aren't exactly groundbreaking and shocking, at least as far as Chapter 16 goes. That's the furthest I've gotten. I haven't been blown away. I love seeing so many big Digimon showing up and working together to stop the destruction of your world and the digital world. That is cool. I legitimately started yelling, "Oh shit!" At the end of the day, I love nearly everything about Digimon story Cyber Sleuth. There are 20 chapters, and like I said, I'm only on chapter 16, but it's great. Perhaps it's the nostalgia glasses, like an SAO, where I just loved seeing familiar characters. Maybe I'll come back with a different opinion as I came closer to the end. Who knows? That's probably the most difficult thing about a game. It can draw you in ever so quickly with familiarity and end as something memorable or just become too monotonous to want to ever complete it. Digimon story Cyber Sleuth just reminds me that Digimon are indeed the digital champions.
That was so awesome and cheesy. Now that you got a new video up, are you gonna finally finish Alone in the Dark?
Yeah, maybe eventually, I don't know, I'll get to it.
You really suck at finishing two-parters, dude.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Thank you to my Patreons. Yeah, I love you guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching another video. God damn, it has been way too long since I've done a fucking video game review, isn't it? It's been too long. How have you guys been? How's everyone been? If you guys want to see what's been going on in the world of Noctoons, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I have been doing some live streaming where I've been working on the next episodes with the animations and stuff like that. I've been actually animating live with people, and it's been a really cool turnout. A lot of people have been showing up and checking out what's going on with that, and that's been really cool. I've been really enjoying talking to you guys live. So if you follow me on Twitter, I'll post when I'm going to be going live. It's not a consistent schedule. It's when I have some free time that I can work on it, that I want you guys to join in with me. Anyways, thanks for checking out another video. Looking forward to showing you guys a new video in the future. Cheers!